car. See me out, don't shake my hand, know you was there for me. Keep my phone on D&D, hoes get left on read. Seen so many late nights, nowadays I can't sleep. Every time we gang slide, somebody RIP. No man had my daddy hooked, shooting like Kareem. No, I ain't no open book, baby, I'm a...
Alright people, let me just prop you up here. And we're back in the desert, middle of the map. So it is currently 5 to 11. I am just about to get stuck into a day's work. We travelled back, we arrived into Dubai at about 4 a.m. last night, or this morning should I say. Got a couple hours kip, tried to sleep on the plane but didn't necessarily work, unfortunately. I just can't sleep on airplanes. But back in Dubai and I'm happy to be back here, I won't lie. Even just the views, you can see here. This is our apartment. I'll give you a little look inside, and this is just, you know, the views from the laptop. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to setting up shop here now again for the next couple of weeks. I think we're going to be here until mid/end of April. But yeah, as a whole, going back to Thailand was absolutely sick. 10/10 would highly recommend to absolutely every single person. It has pretty much everything, depending on kind of what you want. You know, if you just want to go and work, train, chill, Phuket is the place to go. If you want to go island hopping, you want to go snorkeling, you want to see some elephants, crocodiles, everything, it has it all. You know, all the islands have all that kind of stuff. Each island has its own kind of vibe as well, so cannot recommend it enough. But one thing about the Thailand that I will say is it's not a very work conducive environment. It is definitely a little bit more difficult to stay on top of work, or even I suppose to continue to grow and continue to scale a business as in comparison to what it would be like in Dubai. You know, Dubai is very work conducive. Even the time difference, it used to be 4 hours ahead, now it's only 3 hours ahead with the clocks going forward back home, and they haven't gone forward over here yet. So 3 hour time difference. I did prefer the 4 hours. The extra hour in the morning does make a difference, but just have to get up an hour earlier to make the most of it. Looking forward to being here for the next couple of weeks. As always, we'll bring you guys around, show you what we get up to. But today is Monday, first day of the week, last day of the month, so it's going to be a busy day. Starting off with a team call with Massey, then we have 2 consultation calls, then we have daily check-ins, and a whole list of other stuff that we need to kind of get ready and prepared for April and May, because May is going to be a big one too. Hello. Someone getting their beauty sleep, are they? Come on, admit it to the vlog now.
I was gone for fucking to break bread with the boys after our 15k.
Really? Yeah. You were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a guess in it. You were asleep on the couch.
No, I actually wasn't.
Yeah. I think she'd be better off focusing on building food up, dropping cardio, and just focusing on actually building muscle for a while. But dropping off some fatigue and setting her up for the next is probably going to be her better option, because she's going to have more muscle, she's going to have a better starting point, rather than just keeping digging from here when the body's not responding the way you want it to respond. Just finished up our Monday morning coach's call with Massey. So Q1 is done, time to set some goals for Q2, and we're just going to take a little bit of a break. It's about 12:30. We're going to go get a Spinny's lunch. So one of the favourite things about Dubai is Spinny's kitchen, for sure. I've been craving this for I don't know how long. If you have been watching the videos already, you know what the order is going to be. Spinny's kitchen is back in the rotation, same as always. Chicken salad, kale, sweet potato and quinoa, and we got a view to match. A view that is probably better than the Spinny's kitchen box for lunch, but they're hard bet.
Different, I needed a little switch.
So just sitting back down, doing a couple of check-ins, and funnily enough today actually marks 1 year exactly to the day since me and Massey started working together. Obviously me and Massey had worked together for probably 2-3 years now, but not from a coaching perspective. He was my videographer for quite some time. Obviously since then I started coaching him. Exactly a year today we're coaching together, and now since September, October last year he's actually part of the team as a coach as well. So just goes to show how much things can change, specifically in a year. Okay, this is where we were a year ago today, 102.2 kg, and this morning we woke up at 81.4 kg, so about 21 kilos taken off. A lot can happen in a year, guys, you know what I mean? That's just changing the physique. Is 20 kilos down. We built a lot of muscle. We're in a much better position now. Obviously we're 8 weeks out from photo shoot, 13 weeks out from stage, and not only from a physique standpoint is that transformation, you know, unbelievable, but also mentally, you know, I'm sure Massey won't mind me saying this. He said it before many times, I've said it before many times. he was in a bit of a rut on the left. He was in a bit of a bad place, couldn't find his love for training. He was doing videography for years and kind of fell out the love of training, being busy on the road, all that kind of stuff. You know, I could see that too. I could see that in him because me and Massey are mates, you know what I mean? And I didn't want him to be that way. So took him in, did a bit of coaching, got some really good progress initially. Then he joined the team as a coach, and since then, man, his progress is just, you know, he's really, really leading from the front, doing exactly what he needs to do. He doesn't mind doing lots of cardio. He doesn't mind eating low food. He'll do exactly what's needed to do to get the job done. And that's something that I think is super important for us here at Team CBC, is to lead from the front. I would never ask a client to do something that I haven't done before. Do you know what I mean? I think that's super important if you are a coach and you're looking to get into prep, whether that's photo shoot or competition prep. Go and walk the walk, you know, go and eat fuck all food, go and do 2-3 hours of cardio per day if needs be, go do 20,000 steps, go be in the trenches, be in that position where you've dug down, because then you can relate to that client. It's like the saying, would you rather go to war with someone who's been to war or someone who studied war? You'd rather go to war with someone who's been to war. Okay, they have the experience, and that's something that we think is super important here at Team CBC, is the experience, is leading by the front. And I think that transformation says everything that it needs to say. Okay, from a physical standpoint, but also from a mental standpoint. So Massey, if you are watching this, which I know you are, #1 subscriber, happy 1 year anniversary, brother. I will not let someone do a photo shoot unless they understand, right, we're reversing after. Like it's part of it, do you know what I mean? So like even if it was a 60-week prep, in my eyes it's a 20 weeks in. Like that 4 weeks after just kind of get you back in a good position. With food, with appetite, even hormones, like all that kind of stuff, especially as a female, there's something you need to pay attention to. So that is check-ins pretty much wrapped up now for the day. I must give you guys a little bit of a Airbnb tour. This is in, obviously Dubai, it's in the Mac, so let's take a little look here. So, in through the main door, little kitchen facility here. Nice, not too crazy, just around standard big fridge, big ass fridge. I'm going to stock that up now for the next couple of days that we're here. There is a little bathroom in there, but we just threw our suitcases in there. Obviously the living area, but I'll just come into the bedroom first. So nice big double bed as well, excuse the mess. You can get out into the balcony there as well. Actually didn't notice that mirror yet. I literally only landed here at like 4:30 this morning. Got like 2, 3, maybe 4 hours sleep. TV. Then this is where I was set up working for the last couple of hours. Really nice kind of living area. Got the fire on in 35-degree heat. Big plasma TV, which is nice. And then out here into the balcony with the views. So yeah, that is pretty much a lot of the intensive work done for the day, the brain demanded work for the day. Still need to get some content sorted, need to go do a food shop, do all those bits. I'm not too sure what this video is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a day in the life or a couple of days in life. It's probably going to be a couple of days put together. Do need to post on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, which the majority of you watching this probably do, I am religious with content. Like, I don't miss a day of content. But for the last week, or while I was in Thailand, the motorbike incident happened, I ran out of content, and to be honest, I just wasn't arsed posting content. I actually just wasn't. I said, you know what? I've posted every day religiously for in and around 4 or 5 years. I'm going to take a week off. It wasn't a week, it was 5 days. I took 5 days off posting content for the first time ever.
Is there no more ketchup or mayo? Or curry
So that is push done. It is 9:30 in the morning, so up early, coffee and a push session. Now I'm just going to head into this pharmacy and pick myself up some protein powder for the next couple of days that I am here. So handy enough, to be fair, everything. First thing I always do when I come to Dubai is just get myself some protein powder. So didn't in Thailand because wasn't really necessarily going to be carrying a full tub of protein around from island to island with me because I had enough shit as it was. But back into routine here now, and I want to get myself some sort of protein, but nothing too big. They have a good selection, to be fair. Yes, people, what is up? So we are back in the apartment last clip you would have saw was me going in to pick up the protein powder. So got another few bits in the shop as well. Just doing a couple of check-ins. Have a call now in 4 minutes. But one thing that we've added into Team CBC over the last 2 months, since the turn of the year kind of, is a Member of the Month award. Just for a client or a member of Team CBC that we feel as though is putting in a really good effort, whether that's physical transformation, whether it's mental transformation, whether that's just showing up day after day, doing the do. I think it's important to reward hard work, and with that they do get a reward. They get a free tub of protein or something from a supplement store or whatever they're kind of looking for at the time. But I do want to give you a look at last month's winner. Dwayne, which he could be watching this, he might watch it, he might not watch it, but Dwayne was the Member of the Month for March. Dwayne has been working with us for 77 weeks, okay? And not only is his physical transformation out of this world, he's been on my page many times through gaining phases, dieting phases, but his attitude is honestly one of the best I've ever come across. And not just from a client perspective, but just as a person as a whole. The way he tackles obstacles, the way he overcomes things. Honestly, I don't need to go into the details, but if everyone could take a leaf from his book, the world would be a much better place. I'm going to give you a look at kind of where we started to where we are now. So obviously it's 77 weeks, it's a bit of time, it's a year and a half, give or take, but yeah, so this was our starting position. You can see, not bad shape whatsoever, okay? Decent nick, in a position where I think we initially did a bit of a diet phase, then a gaining phase. Can't exactly remember, I can go back and check though. We went in straight away with an initial gaining phase. He's a social butterfly, you can see here with all the occasions along the way, but one thing he always does is he manages it so well. He doesn't mind making sacrifices, he doesn't mind going on sober nights out, he doesn't mind going for meals and just having the protein from the dish and leaving the carbs to the side. He's really good at that kind of stuff. This is our starting position, front and back. Yeah, and here we are now 77 weeks down the line, just entering our second dieting phase. So yeah, you can see bigger, leaner, more vascular, all around, okay? And that's just 77 weeks of hard work, going through the phases, doing what he needs to do. I think it's really important to reward hard work and to, give the pat on the back when it's needed. And sometimes as a coach, maybe I don't give it enough, or maybe for some people I might give it too often, but hard work will be rewarded. I think that's super important. When you put in the hard work, I notice it and I see it with my clients, and I'm very respectful of that too, because it makes my job easier, you know what I mean? It does. And he's one of them clients that every week you're looking forward to his check. Okay, he's going to make progress, he's going to do this, and if he's unsure of something, he'd ask a question, okay? Or if something was wrong or whatever, for whatever week, he was on the wrong page, he'll always tell me, and at least I'm there with him. And one thing I always say to my clients is it's super important to be honest the whole way through. If for whatever reason you are on the wrong page that week, if I'm there with you and I know what happened, we can still make it work. Shout out Dwayne, a very valuable member of Team CBC. So, a little bit of a work break and we're going to get ourselves some lunch. So we got a little food shop done today. Actually, this is the protein that I got. Rule 1, vanilla flavour. I think vanilla is just underrated for protein flavour because it goes with fucking everything. A little bit of food shop, as you can see, nothing too hectic here, but just a lot of water, some berries, some yogurt, a few meats in there, so chicken, mince. I'm not too sure what that is back there. Vicky got that. Carb sources on the bottom there is potatoes, veg, lettuce, that kind of stuff. Bit of Nando's sweet chili jam. But what I'm gonna have is Spinny's Kitchen, as always. As you know, this is pretty much a staple for me for my lunch while in Dubai. Super cheap, super quick, easy, cost effective too. Yeah, it's consistent variable. You know exactly what you're getting. You can tell them how much you want, how many grams of chicken, how many grams of potatoes. What I personally get, you already know my order: sweet potato, quinoa, kale, and chicken breast. Balcony dinners are back. This is Vicky's version of a pad krapao.
No, it's not.
Was it not?
No.
This is not Vicky's version of a pad krapao. I thought it was.
This is sweet potato and hot chili honey mince.
Sweet potato and hot chili honey mince.
Pad krapao.
Views.
He's talking about me.
Yo, what is up? So it is probably a couple of days later. I'm actually not too sure when the last clip I recorded was. it is now Thursday, so we're here like 4 days, settling back down into Dubai life. Just spent the morning preparing a bit of content, so planning I'm actually going to do a good batch of content now this evening with Vicky back in the gaff. So yeah, pretty much preparing for that. But it is about 11:30. I'm actually about to go and get a haircut. As you can see, I'm quite scruffy, so I haven't had a haircut now in a while. Obviously we've been in Thailand. I did get one haircut over in Thailand. One of my mates, Liam, for watching this, was in Thailand and he's a barber, so he sorted me out. But we're up to one of the boys own for a haircut here. I know from back in Galway. He works in Cutthroat Barbers on just opposite kind of Dubai Marina. Now I don't know what I'm going to get done. I'm feeling a little bit brave, and I'm also sick of my hair, hence why I wear hats 24/7. Here we are. Jeez, my hair is so messed up. I was going straight at the start. I was like, right, I couldn't actually hate this and don't take it personally, but actually like it. I was going to say, because I just know that I hate my hair for months and months. Yeah, so I didn't know what was exactly underneath there.
But see, like, you barely even fucking, like, now that your hair is shorter, it's kind of like,
yeah, it does, man.
once I style it, stuff not.
Skin fade is in, crop fade is in. Yeah, as I said, I didn't really know what I was going to get. I went in and I just said, right, let's cut it up and see what happens. And honestly, I'm actually quite happy with it. Definitely shaves a couple of years off me, and it actually looks like I'm not bald, because I won't lie, for the last few months I've been... Yes people, what is up? Again, been a couple of days. It is now Saturday. Good day today. We have an exciting day. We have a day out, so it is one of the guys' birthdays today, Mark's birthday, so out on a boat for the day. This morning I went up, hit a push session in TK, came back, did a bit of work, had a couple of calls. It is about 12:30 in the day, and we're all due to be at the boat in about an hour's time, so I'm just getting ready for that. I think I'm going to bring the camera as well, just give you guys a bit of a look. Shouldn't be anything too hectic, just a load of coaches more than anything, so good opportunity to network, get to meet a couple of people, and yeah, just have a bit of a laugh, let the hair down. Decisions, yeah, probably these ones, to be fair. These ones are a little bit funkier. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm not too sure, to be honest.
It's not it.
But don't let in.
Whatever you want to do, it's all yours.
Happy birthday to King Coaching. King Coaching LTD.
Happy birthday, King Coaching.
Come on.
Come on, happy birthday, King Coaching.
Yeah, happy birthday, Kenny boy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Hey, James. Is he there?
He's coming, stand back. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Mark.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hooray! Fucking meow.
Fucking meow.
The most important thing to say to that person is, just because you don't understand what I'm doing doesn't mean you can't support what I'm doing. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for another YouTube video, okay? Hopefully you've enjoyed the first week back in Dubai. It has been a bit of a thrown together video, I will not lie. We're here a week today, so today is Monday. We arrived in last Monday. Definitely happy to be back in Dubai, happy to be back in routine. As you saw, just did a content day as well, so got a couple of reels in the bank. Content something I've been low on the last week or two after the motorbike accidents and everything, all the travelling around. So happy to get another batch of reels recorded and done for you guys. This YouTube video was a bit of everything, a bit of work, a bit of play. Really enjoyed the boat party the last day as well. I think that's one of the last clips we would have had. So it's been 2 days since then. We did kind of sore head after. It's the first time I've actually drank properly in a while, but it was good. It was nice to obviously celebrate the big man's birthday, 25, and also meet a few other online coaches that are out here in Dubai and, you know, doing to do. And for me as well, you know, networking is a massive thing, especially in Dubai. You're around coaches that are on a different level. You know, they are in terms of kind of where they are in their career, and how do you define that? I'm not too sure. Is it by number of clients you have? Is it by, you know, numbers that you're doing business wise? But just good to be amongst it and just pick up off kind of, you know, what they're doing, how they're implementing things. Yeah, it's cool, it's eye-opening. But we're here for another 2 weeks. Content is going to be coming quick and fast as always. If you have liked this video, it's been a bit more of like a thrown together thing, just a couple of clips from every single day, but hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber shit. If you're watching the videos and you're not subscribed, come on boys, do me a favour, hit subscribe. Me and Matthew are having a little bit of a competition at the moment, who can hit 1,000 subs quicker. I'm pretty sure I was on like 950 and he was on like 650, and now I'm like 980 and he's like 970, so I think he's going to beat me. But look, if you are subscribed to Massey, just go over there and unsubscribe quickly and come subscribe to me, because you can't be letting Massey beat me, alright? But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber shit. Soak in the views from the Dubai Marina, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.